Introducing ProjExec for IBM Connections. ProjExec brings the power of ProjExec, the multiple award-winning social project management solution, to your IBM Connections environment. ProjExec for Connections is an easy-to-use professional project management system that combines the rigorous tools that professional project managers demand with innovative Facebook-like social features that offer project teams a highly intuitive project collaboration experience. By integrating rigorous project management capabilities with IBM Connections' rich social collaboration experience, ProjExec is the first tool that delivers true social project management to the enterprise. ProjExec is centered on the idea that project management tools and best practices are here to stay, and that the project manager still plays a central role in the planning, execution, and success of projects. The addition of social collaboration brings in another best practice for project success. ProjExec empowers project managers by providing them the tools they need to successfully manage their project, and by providing integrated social collaboration features that bring together their teams and their stakeholders into one vibrant community so that everyone is on the same page. Simply put, ProjExec takes projects and makes them social. The project plan is the cornerstone of any complex project, and with ProjExec, the project plan becomes the heart of a vibrant project community. Since the project plan is shared with the entire team, and status updates are posted automatically on the project wall, ProjExec helps project teams to develop a keen sense of how the project is progressing. Because the team has all of the tools they need to collaborate, share, and update all in one place, the ProjExec project becomes the hub of all the activity in the project. Let's take a look at how a project team can use ProjExec to collaborate more effectively and get the job done. We'll look at three different roles: the project manager, a project team member, and the project stakeholder. Let's start with the project manager. Al is a project manager at Mold Development Corporation. When Al or any other user logs into ProjExec, the first thing he will see is the project wall. The project wall is a stream of information about all the projects that someone is a part of. It can show information about all projects or can be filtered to a single project. It can also be full text searched across projects. Through the project wall, any project member can share information, attach files and links, and post updates. This interface is familiar to the user because it's similar to Facebook. In addition to the activity stream, project information widgets display important status information on the right side. We will discuss those in more detail in just a moment. Al has just gotten back to his desk after being given a new project to manage and needs to create a new project space in ProjExec. He has several Microsoft project templates that he uses to kickstart all of his project plans, so he wants to use one of those as a template for his new ProjExec social project management community. To create a new project, Al uses the Create New Project feature of ProjExec. He enters a project title and other information about the project. Also, at this point, Al can link the project to an existing community in IBM Connections, or he can create a new community. For this project, he will choose to use an existing community. Finally, Al chooses his Microsoft project template, which creates a full work breakdown structure in ProjExec, and clicks Finish. Al is now ready to take advantage of everything that ProjExec offers, including its visual Gantt chart, which allows direct creation, updating, and deletion of tasks, drag and drop schedule modifications, and resource lookups right from IBM Connections. As he continues, Al knows that he needs to get a few people involved in this project right away. ProjExec helps Al to identify the right resources by accessing the IBM Connections social organization directly from ProjExec. When Al adds a person to the project via the Gantt chart, the user is notified immediately and is automatically added to the IBM Connections community that the project is a part of. Now that Al has added a few resources to his new project community, he decides to take a look at all of his own projects in the project portfolio view. Al manages a number of projects, and this portfolio contains all of the projects that Al is the project manager for, including the new project that he just created. Project portfolios can be manually created or can be dynamically created based upon criteria. This view gives Al an immediate snapshot about how his current portfolio of projects is doing. He can easily view basic portfolio information, view alerts, or see how resources are allocated across the entire portfolio. Al sees that the Bangor Mall project is still significantly behind schedule. He reviews the status of the project and then posts a question to the project team on the project wall to ask for a status update and for information about a shipment of steel that is late. Now let's see how a project team member interacts with the project community through ProjExec. Phil, a site manager on several Mallco projects, logs into ProjExec. Just like Al, when Phil logs in, he sees the project wall. It contains the information for all of Phil's projects. The first thing that Phil sees when he opens the project wall is Al's request for information. He responds to the message on the wall and then performs his status updates. When he is finished, the entire team sees status updates on the project wall, and the Gantt chart is updated for Al, all with no additional status reporting work required. Additionally, Phil adds a video of the work that was performed the day before so that everyone can see what is happening on the job site. Finally, Amanda is the project stakeholder. Rather than having to wait for formal status reports, Amanda can log in, view, and participate in the project delivery process wherever she is, even from a mobile device. Amanda logs in and sees the project wall just like everyone else on the team. By reviewing the project wall, she can get a good sense of the pulse of the project. Today, Amanda notices something. She sees that the project team members are focusing on a task that is no longer the most important task for the project. Amanda realizes that she has failed to inform the team of a changing requirement of the organization. Rather than calling a project meeting, Amanda joins the project discussion and lets the team know about the changing requirements. Within a few minutes, the project team assesses the information, provides feedback as to how this change impacts the existing tasks and plan, and has an entire discussion about how to respond to this change. By the time Al gets back from lunch, he can review the entire conversation and make a decision about how to address Amanda's changes. So what does all this mean? With ProjExec for IBM Connections, you can take your organization's projects and turn them into online social communities. With ProjExec, you get all of the tools and ease of use of online collaboration software, but in contrast to other online collaboration apps, ProjExec gives the project manager the tools he or she needs to stay front and center while managing and facilitating the project community. ProjExec accomplishes this through its rigorous project management functionality, which is tightly integrated with the social infrastructure of IBM Connections, giving both project manager and team the diverse tools that they need in order to deliver projects effectively. Social project management is about delivering the power of rigorous professional project management practices while reducing the overhead typically associated with those practices and bringing people together wherever they are to collaborate and get work done. Through the project wall activity stream, ad hoc open communication takes place, which generates awareness for distributed project teams. This helps them to understand more about what is going on in the project, develop a better sense of belonging, and to engage more effectively with the community. So what are you waiting for? Make your projects social today with ProjExec for IBM Connections.